There's a kid in my class that eats ants.
Gross.
Ants not even big enough to. Ants not even big enough to taste.
Well, if you have enough of them, like
If you have a tongue.
they'd be crunchy.
Yeah, he's an odd one.
Imagine spit roasting an ant. You just get like a paper clip.
But he plays SCP Secret Lab.
Who would play that trash heap of a
Funnily
game?
enough, so he's right at home.
Does he play Kitchen Island?
I have no idea. I haven't asked him. I'd rather not interact with him.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you gotta advertise.
Gotta
Yeah,
advertise.
you gotta get the server name out there.
Is Kitchen Island like even populated? Do
Yeah.
people actually
You can't say
play?
that in a kitchen island.
Gets like
podcast.
20
Fool.
players per.
No, like actual question. I haven't played SCP in a while.
It gets at least 20. It definitely it hits 20 every day. Peak can range from like it was 36 a few days
Yeah,
ago.
it can. It's never hit 40, but it's rarely below
Yeah,
20.
it's hit 40. I swear.
Oh
hit
no,
40.
it's usually below 20, but the peak, the daily
Yeah,
peak is
I'd agree
usually
with that. Yeah.
There is ant flavored.
during like actual playing hours. Usually it's about 17 to 18 is the average.
And you would know because you never deal with anyone in the game and you just play it.
No, I play it for like an hour and then
Yeah, an hour's my limit right now.
still more active than Joe. So.
No. Yeah, absolutely.
Besides, we have
I'm
tried.
very inactive at the
What's the
moment.
point of?
Too many games came out, and the games are getting updated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. they're
Yeah,
updated now.
games are coming out that get updated, and I have more fun
Games are
playing.
coming
them.
out
It's
that are
like,
slightly slightly below average, which is still better than.
Yeah.
But Mega Patch 2 though, it'll
which
be
sucks
a game
because like
changer.
Secret Lab was a cool game. For
Actually
a
got
long time.
potential,
It-
bro, but they fucked.
Yeah, the core is good. It's just there's so much broken
They
bullshit.
fucked it in the arse.
Service is the worst part, honestly.
Well,
The
just
fact that you can just fucking camp there is so annoying.
especially on an RP server.
Not even the worst
It's
part.
cancer. It's the worst part for me.
I just like that they still have T-posing bullshit after like a year and a half.
I like how the graphics are somehow the equivalent of
It was like
Half-Life.
Half-Life 1, yeah.
Unreal
Half-Life.
Engine 6 literally looks worse than Half-Life 1 graphics. It's like...
Oh, it's not worse.
It's the equivalent.
Yeah.
It's very,
about-
very close.
It's good to know that they've got their priorities straight. They're adding new SCPs, but not fixing the broken shit.
Pog, they're adding balls.
I
I
love
love
the bouncy ball.
Yeah.
They're adding a bouncy ball. Are you
What
excited?
amazing use is SCP.
It's so great.
None.
And I'm so
can
glad that
open
they're not
it.
changing like any of the broken fucking bullshit animations, but they're adding a bouncy ball.
No, let's make a patch 3, which will be another year.
Yeah, well, 1 year is, probably undercutting it, but
I mean, if it took a year to add a bouncy ball and a hat, oh, also a cola,
yeah.
non-brand cola beverage, then it will probably take another 6 years to get Mega Patch 3.
They're at least bouncing back with the Patreon money, so I've seen. So that's something. Maybe they
Wait,
can
they're
actually
getting
put that
Patreon
money
money?
to good use and not just spend it on hookers.
At the moment, they don't deserve anything from Patreon.
Yeah.
The work ethic is trash.
Yeah. Slap everything in one massive update instead of small incremental updates. What a great idea. It's done
Allowing
such
bugs to
wonders,
stay in the game for years.
wonders for the player base.
They could have at least added bug fix
Yeah.
updates.
Jesus.
Or like minor tweaks.
They could have added bullet
That's a lot of
holes.
They
things.
didn't have to be in like the full game. They could have added like the lockers and shit. There was no need for that to be in Mega Pack.
They don't need to reskin anything either, like how they redid Heavy and Light. It's like, you don't need that. Just fucking...
Oh,
Just
Light
fix it.
kinda did. Light was
Bring-
so...
Bring back laser
I liked
guns.
the old Light containment.
Fix the light.
I did like it, but it was really impractical. Like, you couldn't... All the hallways looked the same.
Well, I do get that. But at the same time, I preferred that very simplistic, brutalist art style.
I preferred
feels-
it... I preferred it aesthetically, yeah, but I think, I really think the new design was needed.
Yeah.
I was
Bring
one-
back, bring
I
back
was-
laser guns.
I agree. But the problem is, the game was
grenades.
better when it came... The game was genuinely better when it came out.
Well, that's because, like, expectations were lower. I mean, now they're getting tons of money. Now they're getting, like, they're boasting about stuff.
But, like, they fucked up the lighting and everything, and just...
Yeah.
The lighting makes me not want to play the game.
yeah, it's
If
like
they expanded the like voice recognition so you could hear people, like actually hear people more than 2 feet away, that'd be nice. Because Jesus Christ, it's like you can talk and no one will
they
be
just need to
here
make
hear you.
SCPs better. Like SCPs are a joke.
They need to
You
make
can
everything
easily
better.
get
They
away
need
from
balancing.
them. SCPs need to be way more
They need
buffed.
balancing. That's why everyone camps on surface, because they're all close range SCPs and everyone else has got guns. Like, you need some kind of ranged SCP.
I think that's kind of the point. Though. That's like a balancing thing. Because if there was if an SCP was ranged, then you would be fucked. There would be no killing that.
Well, no, then it incentivizes kill the ranged one first and then pick the rest off.
That's true.
It's like, that's why everyone fucking the game grinds to a halt and everyone camps on surface, because that's where guns dominate.
You get to surface way too quickly. The surface is supposed to be like the end game thing, and you get there within like 2 minutes.
It depends. It's a luck thing.
You can get there
You
quickly.
can get there very
If the
fast.
SCPs are doing their jobs though, then usually you'll have trouble doing it. If everyone plays their role, usually it'll be pretty hard. to get
Yeah,
there.
I've had games where everyone just gets dominated by the SCPs.
Yeah, those are always the funnest games as
Yeah.
well because there's actually a tangible feeling of tension.
Fear.
There's no tension when you see 049 and you can just run away because he's slower than you are. There's no tension there. SCPs need to be
Or you see
slightly faster.
096 and you can just walk away.
Yeah.
Just not look at it.
SCPs need to just
173
really
would be the
powerful.
only one that would actually be decent because you have to look at him, which gives you a
like
disadvantage.
173.
Every other SCP is just fucking bad.
Oh, 096 is pretty good. People still trigger him. It is quite hard with a group of people to avoid triggering him.
If you're experienced enough though, you can literally just like turn around
Yeah, but then he can
Because
just...
because it takes like a couple.
There's always the chance you'll just go around a corner and kabam, you're dead.
You can literally just look at the roof the whole time, and if you've played
That-
the game enough,
yeah.
you always know where you're
Yeah.
going. So,
But
it's
then
just
he can just glitch inside of you and it sets him off anyway because game bronk.
Yeah, 096 I don't mind. I actually find 096 can actually be a menace in certain situations. I feel like 096, 173 pretty balanced. They could probably do with a bit of a health boost.
I think 939 is.
But
probably
the other SCPs are just
balanced.
trash and they need to be better.
939's
Yeah,
alright.
39's okay.
Yeah, I think it should be a bit faster though, to be honest. 'Cause
I feel
again,
like
it's
the
just not
problem with
scary.
939 is the fact that you can't. Literally, all you have to do is just stand, and you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also don't understand why they don't want to make a separate 939 voice chat so it
Yeah,
doesn't
that
annoy
is
the
so
shit out of every
annoying.
other
Yeah.
SCP.
It's so annoying, like not being able to play music and stuff because you don't want to piss off everyone
Yeah, or
else.
when like...
And when you're
Yeah.
another SCP, all you can hear is like,
Yeah.
oh,
Then they not
939
exactly
talking.
focusing on playing music though when they're developing the game.
oh yeah, I know, but still, it would be
Yeah,
nice.
like communication.
It's something.
It's
chaotic.
it's just really annoying. and
It's
it would take
something that's
literally
not
5
very
seconds.
hard to do, and they just.
Yeah.
I don't know why they.
Yeah,
don't
it's
do it.
like when you want to communicate with your teammates and then you've just got a 939 barking and asking for Scooby snacks from D class. It's fucking annoying.
Exactly, because here's the thing: you don't take that away from the 939 because it's fun when you do that as 939, but like
It's
also-
939's own thing.
it's also fucking annoying. So like,
Just make it so
just
that
give them their
it's-
own voice chat for
Yeah.
like their inside
it's
talking.
so obvious.
You literally just count it as
As
normal,
normal
voice
voice chat
instead
yeah.
of as a separate thing that's
But
both.
guys, bouncy balls. Bouncy balls are important.
Bouncy ball, there's
Invisible
only
cap.
one and it's one
you can
use.
sp- you can
So once
probably
it's
spawn
gone,
in-
it's gone.
Probably spawn in more. With
That's epic,
superpowers.
You can spawn him more,
No,
but
only Spoon can.
you better spawn him. When the update comes out, you better have like 6 trillion bouncy balls.
Yeah.
We
That's
better
what I'm
crash
talking
the server with bouncy
Yeah.
balls. Knowing SCP, it'll probably only take 2.
Now, Spoon, we'll just ask Spoon to all have a bouncy ball each, and we'll just throw them in one room and see what happens.
See what happens.
It'd be hilarious.
about. Nothing. Wait, can they kill you?
Yeah, they can slam into
Right,
you.
yeah.
And just, I believe so. I mean, they can fucking break down doors. So I'm.
Lock someone in a room with like 100 bouncy balls.
If you don't throw it on an angle, wouldn't it just bounce back
Bring
and
back
forth in the same
bring back
direction?
electricity grenades.
Yeah, those little cubes.
There was electricity.
Do you remember
What the fuck
those?
did they
The
do?
damage
No.
distribution. No one it was a mystery.
Yeah.
You'd stand right near it, wouldn't die. Standing 100 meters away, dead.
Stand on the
Like, it
opposite
was-
side of a door.
I genuinely liked them. It was such a it was so tense because you didn't know what was gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know,
It was such a weird mechanic.
it was like Russian roulette. You just never
Yeah,
knew.
and you could
know?
kill people inside the surface nuke room because they'd go through doors.
Yeah.
Like that's great.
Whereas the damage distribution on grenades is still retarded, but like before it was a fucking wild game,
Yeah.
you know? You just never knew what was gonna
Well,
happen.
you can stand right on top of one and not die, and stand like 3 meters
What
away.
the
and just
meta
get
the
obliterated.
meta for elevator nades is if someone jumps on it, they can stop everyone else from dying.
Great,
I've
can you?
seen it happen and I've done it before. It's sketchy, but it can work. If the grenade is directly in the center, like you know, say your prayers. But
Yeah.
So like if
I've,
it's in a corner,
I've
you
seen,
stand in front of that corner and you.
but if it's in a corner and someone stands on it, no one else will die usually. Or not one person might, but you can have survivors.
What
that
about
way.
the?
If you fuck up an elevator nade, it's bad. Like it's so easy to kill like 20 people with them. And if you can
Well,
fuck that up,
We don't encourage elevator nading.
Yeah.
you guys don't encourage it.
I
Larry
encourage
on the
elevator.
I don't ban
After
me.
KOS is going
Don't
off
ban me
on your
again.
friendlies. It's really satisfying to nade.
Man, can we get a
Not
Larry
teammates, not
Sniper
teammates.
Elite 4 moment?
It's really satisfying.
That was
to throw
funny,
a
alright. That was
grenade.
funny for me.
I still remember when you
I
did
don't
that, Jen,
regret
you were
that
just
at
chilling
all.
as an MTF and then all the chaos came and you chucked a nade in.
Oh yeah.
You got like 10 kills, it was amazing. The grenade like
Still
bright...
remember that. It probably still keeps you up at night too, because you're one of the chaos, weren't you?
I was. Oh fuck.
I don't regret.
I was just
Sniper
in the
Elite.
elevator when chaos spawned. They ran to the elevator, all piled in. I closed
Yeah, and
the
I was just like, oh hey
drop a
Jake, what's
nade.
up? And then he throws a nade in and I'm like, fuck.
I think it'd be good if like the nade had an actual like arc that you could see roughly where it would land, because like so many times you throw it and it's just
It is really comedic though, seeing like someone just run into somewhere and just a bright flash and they just die.
the
That is
body
quite
just
funny.
tumbles.
So it is
as well
so
as well
when
when
you're
someone
in an elevator with an SCP and you just drop a nade.
It's
Especially Larry, because if he doesn't portal away
Yeah.
to
Oh, I thought
the
you were
second
being
it
mean to me.
leaves your hand, he's dead.
yeah.
I swear 106 can survive grenades some. Like
It depends. Again,
if
grenade
you are a
damage
meter away, you survive.
grenade damage distribution is very weird. Like
Yeah, like you
it
can
used
you
to
can
be
be
worse,
on
but
top of
it's
it
still
and
pretty bad.
survive, but you can be like 10 years away from it and you can die.
Yeah, exactly.
so
It's kind of a no man's. Depends. The best part is the best thing is when you're an SCP and you get naded, and then it does that shit where it pulls you into like the purgatory in the elevator. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Yeah, that
Oh,
happens to me.
Very satisfying though when there's a nade, because the nade will keep going
Yeah,
up.
and you're just fine.
And you're just like, stop homies. And then you just wait there until they get in, and then you'll
Because-
just appear there, and they'll be fucking terrified.
Because game is fucked.
No, that's just an SCP, dude.
I don't think the update's gonna fix it, honestly. It's probably gonna make it worse.
No,
It's
that's
just
been
gonna
around
add-
forever. That's one of the OG glitches.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Probably around the
it.
game in general.
Dead
They,
set.
they won't have fixed that though. That's
Dead
probably
set,
still.
dead set when it comes
Do you
out.
remember when everyone used to just
It'll
turn
just
into
be
a zombie
more
when they
buggy.
died?
Dead set when it comes out. I'm expecting a day one absolute breaking of
Oh,
the
yeah.
game.
That
I'm
That's what
always
expecting
happens.
that the
Everyone,
game's gonna be
everyone,
broken for
everyone
about a year
flocks to
after,
it, and the servers just can't handle it.
No, just the game's just the code is buggy in general and it just breaks. I mean, remember fucking server 4? Because server 2 was
Server
broken
one.
so bad.
Server 1 was epic.
I love Server 4.
Is
Server
that
4
gonna
was
happen?
epic.
I wanted to have
Is it gonna be like full fucking chaos?
Server 4 was so fun. It was just non-stop. purgatory. Like, you'd hear the spot, everyone would just run in, and then the people who hadn't read the rules, and you just lob a nade and hear them all start screeching.
Is it basically just the purge when a new update comes out? It's just all rules are just gone.
When
Just
Server
about.
4, if Server 4... But,
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah,
so
with the
funny.
Server 4.
You'd come across a group of NTF and you'd be like, hi, and then like 3 seconds later, you'd all be shooting at each other. It was beautiful.
I mean, it's not exactly fair to be banning the people who are new to the game and new to the update for breaking the rules.
yes, it is.
No,
Yeah,
should've
you,
read the
you gotta
rules.
give them
We
at
don't
least a
ban them,
fair
though,
treatment.
We warn them
You don't-
first.
You gotta give them that warning. If they
There's
do it
no,
once more,
no, nothing's an insta
Yeah.
ban.
it should be like a 2-chance thing when the updates come out. Just-
You
The
get
only-
warned. You
No,
get
if you
warned.
get
then
warned,
you get banned.
Yeah, like
The
Yeah,
only reason I
that's a
ever give a
2-chance.
ban straight away is if they are an absolute knob.
exactly.
Yeah, if they're a prick in the admin, instead of giving them a ban.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Like if so, like
if homies chill.
I had a thing where like one guy was clearly new and I was just gonna go in to warn him and I told him the rules and he just like completely ignores me and he
then
just
you go
doesn't give a
again,
shit
you're like-
and I'm like, okay, you can just sit out for half an hour if you're gonna be.
just get that.
I think last time I was in an admin said I was fishing,
Oh yeah.
so
Fishing.
No, and then you Sniper Elite 4. You
That was
killed
way
what was his
before.
name? Trey.
Oh, that brings back
Oh.
memories.
He was a prick.
yeah.
He was an unironic Nazi as well.
Yep.
Who did I
Do you
kill?
remember?
How can we not?
Trey, that mod.
Oh, him!
Probably not the
He was
best
such-
thing
he
to
was
talk
such-
about previous mods, just saying.
Such a prick. Why not?
What do you
Because
mean?
you'll
Everyone
be one
knows
of them
he was
one
an
day,
arsehole.
Cat.
I don't care.
They should make it so radios pick up like all noise around you, not just your.
That would be cool. It would be
Same thing
so
with
much more terrifying if someone was like,
Like, you're
no,
like,
on the
someone's
intercom
going, "Oh,
saying
no,
like,
I'm
no,
not."
173,
Big
no,
door.
and then you hear the snap through the intercom. That would be terrifying.
Or like you're like on the radio and you can just hear the gunshots and like other people just.
And like when
That'd
the
be-
radio cuts out, like it'd be like in Half-Life 2, where like you hear that.
Yeah, I'd like.
Yeah, like the
sound as
static
well.
at the end.
You gotta give them like the static for every time a radio cuts out. I reckon that'd add a
That'd be pretty good.
like that'd add a fair
People
amount of
should use
immersion.
their radios more than they do. Radios are actually.
I've gotten into that. It's literally muscle memory for me now to just get rid of my radio.
Yeah.
But the reason people don't use their radios is because people forget to fucking turn them
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
So like you just hear people having conversations through their radio. And you're like,
that is
"Shut up."
annoying. But
It also
still.
takes up a slot that could be held by a med kit.
So much shit needs little additions, little touch-ups, like bullet holes in walls, blood splatters, like.
They're adding bird spatters back, to be fair.
There are bullet holes in walls, aren't there?
Well, like
there are.
imagine
They
if
just-
like bullets had actual like you could see them. It wasn't just person firing and at the other end there's a puff of smoke. Like you could
Man,
actually
crazy.
you could actually see
Yeah.
the bullet go. That'd help so fucking much when there's like a big firefight.
I'd travel time.
Travel time. That's an idea.
I'd drop off.
That would be really cool, especially like with Chaos Logister fights, and the hallway would just be filled with like
Yeah, there
That'd
wouldn't be
really
much.
cool.
yellow tracer
There wouldn't be
bullets.
much, but it'd be even something.
You know that scene in like the prequels? I think it's the Order 66 scene where the like this fucking clone troopers or whatever are all like shooting through the smoke and all you can just see is the traces of the like.
Yeah,
Be like that.
that's pretty cool. The worst is when you're having a firefight with someone you can't even see, and it turns out to be your own
Oh
team.
yeah, MTF and Chaos.
That's another big thing. You can't if you're a decent amount away, you can't tell the difference between a teammate and an enemy.
Yeah, and
Because
if they're shooting,
literally
what the
the
fuck
same
are you
model,
gonna
they're
do?
just-
You're gonna shoot. You know, you're gonna shoot back.
There's one difference between Chaos
It's the
and
gas mask.
NTF, like model-wise, and it's the
Yeah.
mask. That,
And the color. They have
If
different
the-
colors.
no, but if they're far away, you can't see the color.
To be fair, the steps, the sound is always the first
Yeah,
way you
but
usually identify
We're talking
them,
about
so
distance
it's not-
here. Like if the MTF looked
We're
like
talking about distance,
how they
yeah.
did actually in Containment Breach, where they looked like they had fucking power armor on, that'd be a big
Yeah,
difference.
that was-
I don't think power armor's stupid though.
Yeah, I don't like the
I
design
like.
of it.
I'm fine with like the generic like military.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like.
Yeah,
It's just it's really shit. It's literally made in Adobe Fuse.
Yeah, but they need like.
And I did a better job when I was fucking around with it for like 10 minutes and made like an updated version of NTF that didn't look identical. It's that easy for fix if they just want to fucking keep on using shitty programs. Or if they just want to steal some more assets from
Hey,
Unity.
but purchase. We're not. This isn't hunt down the Freeman here, man.
At least Hunt Down the Freeman had fucking better models.
You couldn't even beat the game though.
You couldn't
At
beat
least
the-
you could
At
beat
least it
SCP.
looked better.
At least you could.
At least they had voice acting.
At least they had voice acting. It was shit voice acting, but at least they had.
Who doesn't love hearing Pyrocynical 100 times?
Oh, Commander,
Commander.
we are fucked.
Yeah, fucked.
I liked Keemstar as the president. My fellow.
I did like Keemstar did a
People
good job
like
as the president.
Keemstar. Hello.